Welcome back to Wake Up America. An experimental drug is showing promising signs in the fight against Alzheimer's, slowing the progression of memory issues by about 60% when taken as early as possible. Joining us now for more on this is former presidential candidate, former HUD secretary, renowned neurosurgeon, and founder and chairman of the American Cornerstone Institute, Dr. Ben Carson. Dr. Carson, great to see you again. So talk to us about this new drug. A lot of people excited about this. Walk us through.
Well, Alzheimer's has become quite a significant problem in our society because people are living longer than they used to. And basically what happens is you form these little neurofibrillary tangles in the brain, amyloid deposits that interfere with the communication of the neurons in the brain. And what the new drug, donanemab, does is it's a monoclonal antibody that actually attaches itself to these amyloid deposits, and that causes the little cells in the brain called microglia to attack and reduce these. So these amyloid deposits are sort of like on a racetrack. You have cars going around and then somebody's putting all these haystacks in the way. Well, they come and remove the haystacks. And it's promising, very promising right now. And there have been two drugs that have been experimented with, which show significant decline in the progression of Alzheimer's.
Any safety concerns with these drugs?
Well, unfortunately, there's always safety concerns, which is why we go through these long trials. But yeah, there are some cases of hemorrhaging and brain swelling. Certain people have a genetic predisposition to that, and there's some testing that can be done to show that. But, it's a relatively small number, and, you have to look at the benefits versus the risk. And this is not something you take as a pill. This is taken as an infusion that's done once every 2 to 4 weeks. So it's a significant commitment, but the benefits are quite promising, and this is early stages, which means there's going to be some improvements made in the administration.
Absolutely. Look, this is all good news. So this specific drug, as you mentioned, it should be taken early on mildly impaired. So what are some of the signs that we should look for, those early on symptoms?
A lot of problems with memory, disorientation, lack of ability to perform functions that you normally used to be able to function quite well with. And a lot of people say, oh, that's just aging. And you do have to distinguish the two. So it's always good to get a professional opinion because there's certain types of testing that can be done.
Yeah,
we have some public figures who won't take that test. Won't mention any names. But it is possible to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, let's pivot now to the president. Here he is with a visit with the president of Israel. Take a look.
We opened up an airspace for Israel and over Saudi Arabia and Oman after I had a little visit there, and we brought Israelis and Palestinians together at a political level and Aqaba and as well as Shram.
Yes.
And as I affirmed to Prime Minister Netanyahu yesterday, America's commitment to Israel is firm, and it is ironclad.
Dr. Carson, I mean, the video goes on a little longer, and it almost looks like he's sleeping. You're a doctor. Walk us through what you're seeing there.
Well, he is trying to stay on target because he knows he has these problems. And, I don't want to diagnose him remotely, but it is so easy to figure out whether this is just normal aging or whether there's some organic problem that's causing this. And, the American people are entitled to that kind of information when they're selecting their leaders. And it's a very dishonest thing to withhold that information from people.
Yeah, a lot of people have questions regarding his performance. Dr. Ben Carson, we appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning, sir. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.